It actually took a very tough beating to get me out of the sport.
By Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he beat the hell out of me. Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger.
Thank you so much.
I wish him all the best.
Quadra, I love him. Can he do it? Quadra?
Can he do it? Absolutely.
That's a Mexican brand.
Manny Pacquiao's
Oscar needs.
He's a legend, you know.
Some nice ones, thank you.
He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely.
He's 46, hasn't fought in nearly 4 years, and his last bout ended in defeat. But now Manny Pacquiao is stepping into the fire, not for an exhibition, but for the WBC world title. Against Mario Barrios, 13 years younger and in his prime, most would back down. But Pacquiao isn't most. He built his legacy defying odds, not chasing applause. He's not coming back for nostalgia. This is a final statement. No warm-ups, no excuses, just war. When Pacquiao chases greatness, history says one thing: never bet against the storm. Not now, not ever.
I don't know, it's gonna be a good one. I wouldn't count Manny out. I know he's a little older, but you know, he's got a lot of experience, a lot of age, a lot of skills, and I don't really know who's gonna get that one. I feel like if he looks like he looked in the last fight with Ampo, whatever his name is, I feel like Barrios would take it, but I feel like Manny's gonna be lower in weight.
Manny Pacquiao's return has sent shockwaves through the boxing world. At 46, he's defying logic, yet experts believe he still has the tools to dismantle Mario Barrios. His unreal speed, ferocious pressure, and ruthless intensity make the age gap irrelevant. This isn't a nostalgic farewell, it's a dangerous revival. Pacquiao isn't here to prove a point, he's here to dominate, and if Barrios thinks this is just another defense, he's already lost. Pacquiao's not finished, he's back with vengeance, and the message is clear: the storm never really left.
It's trash, innit? It's trash. Straight in the bin. It's trash. Listen, Manny Pacquiao, great fighter, unbelievable fighter. Years and years ago. It's 6 years ago since he won a fight. 6 years. And I think this kid, there's something about him. He's dedicated. He's got certain qualities that I could see him getting very, very far in his career. I always think British, European, and then there's a massive jump to world level. People get too carried away. A kid wins a British title, it's like, oh, next year's fighting for world title. Come on, let's slow down a little bit. But if I see a kid that I think's got potential, then I want to develop him.
Dave Coldwell tore into the upcoming fight, branding it a disgrace to modern boxing. He acknowledged Pacquiao's legendary past, but insisted those days are over. For Coldwell, bringing back a 46-year-old who hasn't won in 6 years is pure spectacle. Nothing more than a money-driven stunt with zero merit in the current boxing scene. He called it a slap in the face to active contenders who've been grinding for their shot. In his eyes, this bout shouldn't even be sanctioned. It's not about greatness, it's about exploitation, and Coldwell wants no part of it in today's boxing landscape.
And now he's going to go straight in and fight for a world title. Listen, they picked Barrios because they don't think Barrios is all that. Regardless, I'm talking about before the fight happens, there's no way that man should be allowed to fight for the WBC world title, having not won a fight for 6 years, having not fought before.
Dave Coldwell didn't hold back as he ripped into the idea of Manny Pacquiao stepping straight into a world title clash, calling it a complete disgrace to the sport. He erupted with criticism, highlighting that Pacquiao hasn't secured a win in 6 years or fought professionally in 4, yet here he is, handed a WBC title shot. To Coldwell, the only reason Mario Barrios was picked is because he's perceived as an easy target, turning this into a setup, not a real showdown. He sees the entire situation as a mockery of every active contender who fights tooth and nail for their shot.
They're all concerned. What do you think about that?
I mean, it makes sense, you know, like he's 46 now, and then like even me as his son, you know, like I love him, he's my dad, you know. But there's also concern there, you know, but I believe in him, and yeah, he's shown us that, you know, he stays in shape year round and all that, so it's like weight's not gonna be a problem.
Jamil Pacquiao is surging with pride as his father gears up to unleash absolute mayhem against Mario Barrios. To him, this isn't just a fight, it's a roaring statement that the Pacquiao legacy isn't done, it's reigniting with fury. Jamil sees a storm brewing, convinced that Barrios is walking blindfolded into a nightmare, where a reborn legend is waiting to tear through him. He believes Manny's speed, hunger, and savagery are peaking once again. This isn't about reliving old glory, it's about rewriting it. With Team Pacquiao electrified and fully locked in, boxing's about to be rocked by a comeback that's anything but quiet.
As for Manny, just any advice for him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to answer.
Take that away from somebody. It's kind of taking it away from somebody. You kind of got to find out what's there, right?
Absolutely. You know, if you just have to believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. And that's my thing. It could be positive, it could be negative. That's life.
On the other hand, Sugar Ray Leonard approached Manny Pacquiao's return with the wisdom of a true ring icon, measured, respectful, yet undeniably concerned. He didn't outright call it reckless, but his message was crystal clear. Bravery without caution can be dangerous, especially at 46. Leonard pointed out that while Pacquiao's heart, legacy, and belief are undeniable, none of those protect against the speed and power of a prime champion like Barrios. He subtly questioned whether this was a decision driven by purpose or pride. Yet he didn't strip Manny of his right to fight, acknowledging that if the fire still burns, it's his call to make, but warned that it could come with painful consequences.
But Barrios is a current champion, isn't he? He's a WBC champion, he's a competent fighter, he's young.
All Siesta unleashed a brutal reality check, leaving no illusions about who Mario Barrios truly is. In Siesta's eyes, Barrios isn't just a defending champion, he's a dangerous, sharp, and fully active fighter at the top of his game. With the WBC title in his grip and hunger in his eyes, Barrios represents everything a returning legend should fear. Siesta warned that this isn't a feel-good comeback story, it's a ruthless collision. Pacquiao isn't tiptoeing back into the sport, he's diving headfirst into a war zone against a younger, more active champion with nothing to lose and everything to prove. Siesta made it clear Barrios is not a stepping stone, he's a wrecking ball. And for Pacquiao, this could be the most dangerous gamble of his career. The nostalgia is over. What's coming is pure violence, with zero room for error. The ring won't show mercy, and neither will Barrios.
Boxing. It's a catchy boxing, and that's what we're all trying to do. But at the end of the day, again, as long as it's 50-50, as long as I don't know, is it 50-50 for you, Barrios, against Manny Pacquiao?
This matchup is volcanic, an eruption waiting to happen that's reigniting the soul of boxing. But calling it a 50-50th fight? That's pure delusion. Barrios might have youth, momentum, and a belt, but he's walking straight into a war with a man who built his legacy breaking the limits of age and logic. Pacquiao isn't returning for applause, he's returning to reassert his dominance. He's the storm that's ruined champions, the veteran who thrives when counted out. Barrios might be active, but he's never faced this kind of fire. Anyone labeling this as an even contest is ignoring decades of destruction Manny has delivered. This isn't just another bout, it's a legacy roaring back to life, and when that bell rings, history will walk through the ropes with bad intentions. The game hasn't left Pacquiao behind. He's coming to take it back with thunder in his fists.
Do you think he's too old at 46 to fight Barrios?
I can't say if he's too old or not. You know, if he get in there and win.
Terrence Crawford, one of the most dominant forces in modern boxing, showed nothing but fierce respect for Manny Pacquiao. And it wasn't just lip service. Labeling Pacquiao an all-time great and refusing to count him out at 46 wasn't just admiration, it was a shot of reality from the sport's pound-for-pound king. Crawford's recognition wasn't casual, it was a signal to the boxing world that Pacquiao's presence still rattles the elite. When someone at Crawford's level gives that kind of respect, it's not flattery, it's a calculated acknowledgement of danger. Pacquiao isn't some relic from the past, he's a legend whose skill set still demands fear. This isn't nostalgia, it's a live threat returning to shake the landscape. Crawford's salute wasn't emotional, it was strategic. Because if someone like him sees Pacquiao as a serious player, everyone else better start paying attention. Pacquiao's legacy isn't fading, it's rising again with purpose and danger written all over it.
I don't put no limit on an all-time great like Manny.
Terrence Crawford didn't hold back. He's convinced boxing politics stole a legendary fight from his legacy. For 5 years, Crawford chased a clash with Manny Pacquiao, only to be blocked by those more focused on protecting Manny's image than risking a true test. He suggested Pacquiao's camp chose safety over battle, avoiding the challenge. Joe Rogan echoed this frustration, praising Pacquiao's career but condemning the politics that robbed fans of a blockbuster showdown. The battle between Crawford's youth and skill against Pacquiao's grit and legacy would have rocked the boxing world to its core. This missed opportunity isn't just a loss for the fighters, it's a betrayal of the sport's greatest drama and excitement. For more explosive boxing insights, subscribe and hit notifications. Don't miss out on any action.